Candice and her friend Grace are living together in an apartment, and Candice, who just completed university, decide that she is not going to work but rather going to date a rich man, or believes that she is so beautiful that a rich man will always come for her, which of course is always the case, but she always needs more. Grace, on the other hand, who has aspired to work for her own money, is a computer software engineer, and she continues to chase and look for job opportunities. Buju and Jack are colleagues at work and are always trying to share ideas, relationship tips, and how their lives are moving forward. One day, Buju saw Candice and found interest in her and immediately proposed relationship. Candice, seeing how rich he is, immediately accepted his proposal. Candice came back from one of their dinners and told Grace how happy she is because she knows Buju is rich and does not demand anything from her aside being the girlfriend as she is. Grace, on the other hand, encouraged her to take this man seriously with the way she described him to be a very good man. Candice said she is not going to put all her eggs in one basket because there are other men who are also rich than Buju. One day, Buju called Candice and told her that he wants to eat a home-cooked meal. Candice came to the house and gave an excuse that she is going to cook, but she wants the meals to be a surprise for him, so he wants Buju out of the house. Buju came back with Jack to see the surprise, and Candice, unknown to Buju, bought the food outside and pretended that they were cooked food in the house. Buju and Jack were happy to eat the food and praised Candice. Candice went back to her house and told what transpired with her boyfriend and his friend to Grace. Grace was warning Candice not to try this again because this could backfire. Candice did not hear the heed and advice of Grace. One day, Buju recalled to Candice that he was traveling. But before that, Candice also said she will be going to Abuja for a trip, and if there's anything he needs, he is going to get a help. And because of that, Candice suggested her friend, but in disguise, presented Grace as a maid to Buju. Candice went on the trip and Grace came to the house to help Buju with domestic stuff as a maid. Unknown to Buju, Grace is the best friend to his girlfriend, Candice. Candice and Grace always exchange information as to how Buju is faring in the house. Grace always tells Candice to come back from the trip quickly because Buju is not having it, and Buju is also getting too comfortable because she has realized that her boyfriend is very good, and if this man slips away from him, it will not be good. Candice assured Grace that Buju will never leave her because he trusts her. As this went on for a while, Buju started seeing how good Grace is. She knows how to cook, knows how to speak good English, knows how to tidy the home, and these were all the things that Candice never did for him. So he had this conversation with his friend in the office as to how Grace is so efficient and homely. Jack told Buju that that is a maid and he already has a girlfriend. Buju said he knows, but Grace is a special someone to him at this moment. One day, Buju encountered a good conversation with Grace to know how and who she is. Grace told Buju that she is a graduate and in search of a job, also a computer software engineer. Buju was pleased to know that Grace is a graduate. 2 weeks went by and Buju has not heard from Candice. He tried calling Candice so many times, but Candice has refused to pick. Grace also tried to call Candice, but she has refused to pick. As this went on, Buju found interest in Grace. One day, as Grace was serving him his meal, they slept with each other. With guilt gripping on Grace's face, she planned to leave the house, but Buju stopped her and said, "There is nothing to be shy about or scared of because they are both adults and know what happened." Because of what happened, Grace knowing very well that Candice is her friend, that is why she is feeling guilty and wants to leave the house. A week after that, Candice came back from her trip and saw the changes in Grace's face and saw the changes in action in Buju's as well and started questioning both of them. Buju immediately said, "You know what? Yes, I have slept with the maid Grace." Immediately, Candice went to Grace's room and asked her to leave the house. Buju stopped them and said, "Grace is not leaving the house." Candice tried everything in her power, but Buju stopped her. As this went on, Grace and Candice started fighting unnecessarily. Then, one of those few days as they fight, Grace fainted and she went on to do a test and realized that she was pregnant. She couldn't hide it and Candice found out that she was pregnant. Then Buju also found out what the secret was and what was causing the fight between the two ladies. As they fight, Buju heard them quarreling as friends. This was the moment Candice confessed that yes, Grace is her friend and she asked her to come in and stay in her so that no other lady would come in to visit him. Buju was shocked as to how these two ladies deceived him. Buju also realized that Grace was pregnant for him. As they had the misunderstanding going on intensely among them, Grace immediately told Buju that yes, Candice had other boyfriends in Abuja she has been visiting. This moment, Buju was so ashamed of how Candice could deceive him in that manner. Whilst they were having this intensive argument, they heard a knock on the door, opened it and found out police and investigators at the door. They entered and tried to arrest Candice. And this was because Candice had an encounter with a sugar daddy in a hotel room who got a heart attack and she ran back to Lagos. The policemen and inspectors arrested Candice, and this left Grace and Buju very shocked.
Thanks for watching this recap. This channel brings you the best Nollywood movies. We save you time and money. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos for more movie recap.